My name is Paul Barr. Simply put, I'm the golf course superintendent at San Luis Obispo Golf and Country Club.
My name is Josh Heptig. My position is golf course superintendent. We kind of look at it as three different P's as far as our three-legged stool. So it's people, planets, and profits. So our number one thing is to take care of the people that either utilize our properties, manage our properties, visit our properties, or just the communities that maybe don't even use our properties, but we know that we're in a greater ecosystem than just the areas that we manage. So we're always making sure we're doing things right by the people. Planet, obviously we got to take care of the ground and the land in which we're tasked to manage. And then the last part of it, to be able to do any of those things that we do there, is we've got to make sure that we're profitable and maintain the business that we're trying to do.
You can get lost in the game of perfection and trying to go after that through many ways that are solved in the industry, chemical and mechanical, and some of those good ways and some of them not so good. But what we do is try and provide a high quality, maintained, consistent turf, varying levels, tees and fairways, greens. This generation is tasked with trying to be resourceful and incorporate a new form of beauty that is not so much well manicured and perfectly groomed, but to embrace a little bit of rough around the edges. 2020, we had an irrigation renovation that I was fortunate enough to be able to spearhead and oversee here that went with some new features and installing a lot of infrastructure that's allowed us to be more efficient with our irrigation system, much improved distribution uniformity that goes from wasting water that was 30% call it waste when we were 60% distribution uniformity, and now we're at a 90%, and saving on power and electrical for the hours that we need to pump by finding those efficiencies, and still manage to maintain that. But the next frontier for us is evaluating our property and looking where we can make it more natural looking and incorporate the surrounding areas of Mother Nature rather than what was the last 30 years of Parkland style wall-to-wall green and perfect. And so there's a lot of efficiencies to be found there, and we're tasked with. And the biggest challenge with that isn't so much how do you do it, but more so how do you manage the expectations while you pioneer it so that people can be excited about it rather than look at it as someone that is a trouble to them and their experience when they pay for a membership in a country club.
The one thing I would really encourage everybody to do, regardless of whether it's at work, at home, at play, of start asking yourself is, why do I do some of these things? You know, oftentimes we do things because, well, that's the way it's always been done, or we do it because it's the easy way to do it. It's not necessarily the best way that we can manage different things. So it's always asking yourself why. If we have ways that we can use the brain we have to positively influence the environment, irregardless of whether we create it or not, those should be some of the goals that all of us should aspire to, is to try and leave this place better than what it was that we found it, so that the next generation, whether it be humans or whatever is going to come after us, or the plants, that they can thrive to the best of their ability. That's the stuff to me that we should be striving to do, whether it's at a golf course, at your home, or your business, or whatever it is that you do, is always trying to be better. Asking the questions, why do we do that? And if you don't have an answer for it, then go find one.